together for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. It's me, I know it's been 15 long days. So proud of the way she teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State. and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple of yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Red, 38.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Block 40.
They're going play action. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled by Luke Ororo.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow. Here we go. Ready?
Working on 1st down. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Second goal at the 9-yard line.
52 blue. Slice blue. Smash red. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Take this in for the score. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 7, Falcons nothing.
Now Browning nodding into the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Pennick's going to throw straight away. So this one on the defense. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down...
Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! Trevin Wallace has it! Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Working near his goal line. Vacates quickly left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. 1st down from the 42.
Down. Ready.
Back to throw now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Here we go, set. Blue 32, 6, mega. Cut.
Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
45, wide. Cut.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready. Smash. 52, blue. Ready.
I'll throw it. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Cardi down for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's found room past the 50. And they're within striking distance already as he gets it down inside the 20.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious...
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And the Panthers secure that kick.
So an onside kick in the opening quarter, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I fully understand the decision-making behind this one. It looks like they got some surprises in the game plan, which is fine. We'll get that advantage. Holy smokes, you're going to have to hope the next surprise goes a lot better than that one, because that just blew up in their face.
Buying some time left. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets back to the line, but no more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
10, 5, 97. 22 meter, black shot, fight, white. 6, mega. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
They are throwing it again. Pass is cut at the 9. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their early lead to 13. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 21-7 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Penix on 1st down. It's to Reed again. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
They're going play fake with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trevin Wallace has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get...
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Here we go, set. Hut.
Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Ready up.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught at the 4. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. On the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Penix looking to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He fires one deep down the right sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
1st and 10, and they're on the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
17. Set.
Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 ready. Ready.
Back to throw. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Punt. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers 1st. Dropping back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Get some space around midfield. Again, he's got room. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
22 needles. Let's go. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. They're going to throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers are running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Carty down for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So they're left facing third and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
Cade, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. They've got a man in motion. Penix is going to throw again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyer Elam makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9. And that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Another carry for Robinson. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Penix working from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So now it's going to be third and long.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Watch the twist.
70. 19 Hawk 70.
Third down, it's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So that brings up fourth and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth down, here's Penix. Throw is caught by the back. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. There's a design run, and nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up. And dose of the hurry up here. Throwing, Penix. Taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, third and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here we go on fourth down with Penix. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
The 29-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6. White. Here with 6. Mega. Hut.
He's dropping back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Let's go now. Hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready. Hut.
Going to the ground again on first. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
To the air with Penix. Finds London on the slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
19, here we go. 18 Cotton, Warriors 17.
On first down, here's Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a Falcon first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast. Now Penix off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Brown's kick is up and good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
1st down, play action. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers trying to end this before the final quarter. Cardi with the extra point. And the Panthers continue piling onto this lead. Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. About ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. Big game downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle 3rd, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Down he goes. The Panthers got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the gun on 3rd, Penix. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Green jack. You, yellow. Ready.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. It's complete to Johnston, outright. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. This time, they got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Slide 2.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set, ready. Black, set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's cut at the 4. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
30.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Slide. 96. Mega.
Under 10.
Ready.
From the red zone on first. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Cardi down for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Falcons 10.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. In motion the slot man right. On first down, here's Penix. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Picked up by the Panthers. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead on the turnover. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Panthers continue adding on to that lead.
Falcons 10.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put at least a tiny dent into that lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Brown now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons cut into the lead by another point.
Falcons 17.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing now on first down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's now second and 10.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackled there by James Pierce.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down.
50, hut.
To the air on third and long. That's caught for the first. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Panthers who have possession. Man, this one looking pretty well decided already. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Design quarterback run here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers are running them out of the building. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Browning on the end of the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
70 line.
From the shotgun, Penix. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Hey, check mega. Ready?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's lead downfield, and he's got it. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they pick him off again. Hits the 20. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Cardi with the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
90. Falcons, 17.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Robinson up the middle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Staying with Robinson. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Falcons hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
Ready up.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Defense showing blitz. Here's Penix. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Penix working from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you can chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. They connect for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Penix on first down. Escapes out to the left. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So it'll be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.